Hi, my name is Quinn Mills, and today I'm going to be talking about how I wrote my new song, Talking Turns You On. So the song actually started off with just the line, Talking Turns You On. The idea kind of came to me, and so I just kind of wrote it in my notes on my phone, and then I wanted to kind of write a song around this. So that's why the session is actually called Talking Turns You On, because I wanted to build this whole song off that idea. So it started off with just this. So I actually recorded it right away, and kind of made a loop to kind of work on writing with. So that's when I kind of came up with the first verse of "You got me tied around your finger in a double knot." I thought that was really cool imagery. The song as a whole is kind of about being in a relationship and subconsciously doing everything to jeopardize that relationship. That's kind of the picture I wanted to paint with this song. So kind of talking about that sentiment of, as you see like your future, how much pull you feel from this person, but also how much tension there is by you kind of going in a different direction. And I really wanted to dig deep into that. So yeah, I started with this guitar part. And then after that, I got Julian, my bass player, he kind of came up with this really cool bass riff, and then we subbed it down. Originally we had Chris doing a drum recording, but we don't have proper drum mics, so we actually used like a Bluebird mic and like a condenser mic and just a terrible dynamic mic to pick up his kick drum, and then the rest of the drum kit. And that sounded really cool to me. Let me show you. So we recorded these drums, and then we decided that the quality just wasn't there for a release. So I took his drum lick and I digitized all of it using his samples, and it ended up coming out kind of like this. So after we added Julian's bass and the guitars and digitized Chris's drums, I added a little bit of piano in the background. It's very subtle, but it goes like this. Kind of more of a Rhodes, but I found it filled out the gaps really well. And also toms. So Chris did a tom track, and once again, like, the mics weren't good enough, so I digitized those too. The chorus for the song is, I can't see myself as someone new. I keep putting my neck in your noose. I keep begging you to cut me loose. Which is kind of that line talking about how you're subconsciously jeopardizing your own relationship. But I can't see myself as someone new. So the chorus really reflects on that subject. So my favorite part of the whole song is this fill that Chris did with the bass, and it just, to me, it's like my absolute favorite part of the whole song. So there's a second chorus layering the original chorus, and that was actually my manager and producer's idea, Dan and Tom. They kind of said that they feel like the chorus could have this second message underneath, which I thought was really cool, so we add that in later on, and it's this part right here. Baby, I can't stop loving you. And it's so subtle, but it fits so perfectly for the whole song. So the melodies kind of work really well together. And the end of the song is my other favorite part. I did this little outro where the vocal and the guitar fade actually blend into each other, which is like my favorite mixing I've ever done. So that's right here. So the guitar note actually blends into the vocals, which is really cool. So the end of Talking Turns You On is actually an interlude from a song, one of the first songs we wrote as a band called Feel the Same. We never recorded it in the studio, but I wanted to give a nod to this because I just thought it was cool, and we never used it, so I added it in this song. So it's like this. Do you feel the same about me? Right here. thought was super cool. And yeah, that's how talking turns you on. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stream it now on Spotify, Apple Music, all your streaming services, and have a good night.